Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Game of Thrones Season 8. As you know, Game of Thrones is coming up in April. I'm going to be starting to make lots of videos. I've been making some videos when different pieces of information have been released. And so as we head towards Season 8, the final season, I really want to get into this because I love the show. And so last night, during the Golden Globes, HBO dropped like a combined trailer that you can watch. In the description below, I'll leave the link to the HBO trailer video. I'm not going to include it because they tend to like to strike down videos that include their stuff. So anyway, let's break this trailer down. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe to not miss any Game of Thrones videos later this year. So this is a small part of the trailer. Obviously it's all the shows, including the new Watchmen show. We got shows returning like Barry, Big Little Lies, all that, right? But we're focusing on Game of Thrones, so it's a tiny segment. It's literally like 2 or 3 shots. And so it starts off with one of Daenerys' dragons with the Dothraki, and I do believe this is from season 7 because it seems like that massive battle. I think it was episode 4 as far as I can remember. But anyway, so I think that's old footage. And there is the opening shot over Winterfell, and that could be old, that could be new. It may be just like refiddled with in the CGI so it looks a bit different. But for now, I'm guessing that's a new shot of Winterfell as they arrive. And so the opening scene is going to be this scene most likely. This is going to be very early on in episode 1 in season 8, and so we see Daenerys as she arrives in Winterfell for the very first time. And so this is a reimagining, and it mirrors what happened in season 1, if you remember, all the way back when the king first came to Winterfell, and it's just like a very similar scene, and I think they've definitely done that on purpose. And we see as Daenerys arrives in Winterfell, Sansa is met to her and she says, "Winterfell is yours, your grace." After Jon has most likely talked to Sansa after he's returned to Winterfell from that long boat journey that they took at the end of season 7. So Tyrion's here and everyone surrounding them is finally up into Winterfell, and so there's going to be some really interesting meetings going on for the first time in like a long time. And so I think this is maybe the first time Tyrion has returned since season 1, which is going to be very exciting to see. But Jon and Sansa actually talk before we see this scene, because if you remembered that promo from a few months ago, there was one new scene with Jon and Sansa hugging, and it's the exact same lighting, and so she's obviously done that before with Jon. And then we see Daenerys walk into Winterfell, into the gates, and then this is where we get the scene. So Jon and Daenerys walking together, most likely people can sense what's going on. So with him going down to get the help, they obviously knew all the Northern Lords, but they're all very much so against it. And so Sansa meets Daenerys for the first time, and seemingly she's being nice, but you can tell there's an underlying slyness to what she's doing because she doesn't trust Daenerys. Obviously this all links back to the Mad King and the effect that he had, and so I believe the Northern Lords, as they were last season, they're going to be very pissed that she's here, but they're all going to have to stay together and bring both of the armies together in order to fight the North and maybe fight the South in what Cersei's going to be doing in season 8. So we'll have to wait and see as to what's going exactly on with Cersei, but for now we know that this is going to be the first time that they've ever met. There's going to be a lot of tension. You can just sense it from the faces that Brienne and everyone in the backgrounds they're all doing. And so I do believe the first big full trailer should come in the next few weeks, so I would look out for that, because Game of Thrones is returning for season 8, the final season, in April. So we really don't have a long time. We're in January now, right at the start, so only a few months. And so I expect the first proper like full-length trailer to actually be released at the end of this month, or maybe the start of February, I would guess. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are new, you love Game of Thrones, please be sure to subscribe, because as Game of Thrones comes, I'm going to be doing lots of videos, because I'm very excited. I've waited a long time for season 8, since season 7. So anyway guys, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.